Yeah.
God, that was instant. I hit start and it just started.
Impressive.
Yeah. So we're good to go.
Cool. So yeah, last time, mostly like the in between stages. Like we had gotten out of the Dungeon of the Dead 3 and done some general housekeeping shit. Made some plans, done some acquiring of things as needed, and at the very end, we decided to scope out this here low lantern, a bar on a docked ship, from which Amric Van Thamper, one of the 3 sons of Duke Thalamra Van Thamper, runs a money lending business. Thalamra, of course, seems to be the head of whatever cult-related fuckery is going on in Baldur's Gate. And so, yeah, it would seem Amric is one of who knows how many ways of getting her attention. Perhaps gaining some leverage in whatever dealings you might have with Duke Thalamra. And yeah, we didn't get really even past the deck of the ship on which the bar is situated last time before running into some ravens that turns out weren't ravens. Swatting at one, doing some damage. Turns out one of them was in fact an imp, and given that the other bird just disappeared, might be safe to assume that that one's probably not a raven either. But with that knowledge, you are here at the Low Lantern, but a few steps away from the bar proper, which lies below decks. And so, the question is, what are we doing?
Going in? Is the door like open and waiting for people to come into the bar, or is it like closed, like a I don't know,
Like a closed
Oh.
door. Yeah, it's open. There is a flight of steps leading down to what you can hear is a relatively busy establishment.
Perhaps we could get a beer first.
Perhaps.
As soon as he says that, I am right next to him. Just listening attentively.
Okay. Cool. So, onward and downward?
Unless someone wants to stop, yeah.
Alright. So, assuming then that Reggie and Nuck are heading things up here,
Yeah.
you all make your way down into the Low Lantern. And, well, it's honestly the type of place where a person like Nuck probably feels very much at home. Kind of busy, noisy, reeks of sweat, cheap ale, rotting timbers, and the occasional,
delicious.
yes, the occasional hint of old vomit.
Any hints of fresh?
A little bit.
Okay.
Non-zero
Near the door.
amount of
Okay.
fresh
So
vomit.
at least it's lively.
Yeah, so you head down the steps and promptly turn a corner to find the main tap room. Seated within which you see like a bunch of patrons, right? I mean, looking around, you see let's see, an angry old cross-eyed Duragar sitting at a table, like drinking by himself, beer kind of like pouring down from the corners of his mouth and dripping through his beard. Let's see. You find a couple of drow who are kind of just like awkwardly seated in a corner, talking amongst themselves, and you see like one of the waitstaff approach, and they kind of like struggle to communicate, and one of them actually like blushes a little bit before like just kind of awkwardly breaking off the conversation and going back to whatever they were doing. And let's see what else we got. Yes, and then of course there is seated at the bar, this kind of like salty old sailor type, except he's like a halfling wearing scraped up spectacles and like swinging a tankard around and trying to get people to start singing sea shanties, but nobody will sing along.
Oh, it's so sad.
But yeah, so you see all that and more, and as you are taking all of that in, another person comes like striding forward toward the lot of you, and before you even really get a chance to like respond, she is right in your face, like, "Well met! My name is Laraelra Thundreth. Folks around here just call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here."
Can you send me her name?
It's just Laraelra Thundreth.
I can't
So
spell
simple.
Amber. You
It's
think I
common
can spell
spelling.
that?
Yeah, common spelling.
Get that?
Hara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like somebody got a little tipsy when they made her name.
Thundreth is a good last name, though.
That is.
Yeah.
That is a really good one.
Yeah, and she, kind of like looks at y'all like, half waiting for any questions you might have or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
I ask her where the beer is.
good question. It'd be right over here. Go ahead and speak to the Kenku behind the counter, and they'll be sure to take care of you.
All right, I guess we just walk over there. I'll be right back. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm sticking to his side. So,
Okay.
I am also accompanying them.
Cool.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good.
if Ellie wants, I can probably carry her on my back. Since it's kind of crowded in here.
That would be convenient, so I could reach the bar.
Yeah, so I'll stop and pick her up then.
Cool. So the three of you then head over toward the bar.
I'll follow as well.
Okay, cool.
Me too.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Everybody sits
So
down.
yeah, most of the group like just kind of filing in. Take up a big section of seats like along the center of the bar, and tending bar back there. You do see this kind of like shorter, maybe 4 foot tall, black feathered avian figure who like slides a couple of drinks down the bar and looks at the lot of you, opens his black beak, and without the beak moving, you just hear, "What can I get you?"
What kind of a voice?
Kind of like husky humanoid sort of deal.
Huh.
All right. Whatever your best ale is. I ask like what the best ale or beer is. They have a house craft brew or some such drink.
I'll just look at Reggie and say, you're such a hipster.
Hippos have refined tastes.
One mop water, please.
Oh God. And remind me, what exactly are we trying to talk to this dude about?
So you're trying to find Amric Van Thamper,
Mhm.
who is part of a noble family who you ultimately want to have dealings with the kind of matron of the family. Specifically, getting her to cut the cultist shit kind of dealings.
I would like to sing sea shanties with the elf halfling.
I think I'd get like one swamp bucket in, and I'd probably join too.
Swamp bucket.
It's like each bar has its own name for it. Like at Mikey's, it was Mop and Glow, but it's just like a smorgasbord of shit, whatever they feel like throwing in. That's basically like your bargain bin booze drink.
I just want to learn new sea shanties.
Okay, so yeah, we like look over and suddenly Ellie and this like scruffy old halfling who introduces himself as Prin Daring Whistle are probably like, you know, arms over each other's shoulders, like singing I don't know, Blow the Man Down or some shit.
They're both standing on a stool. So
A single stool.
Yes.
Yeah, so the Kenku kind of looks back at Reggie and says, "Well, we have mop water.
That's it?
That's it.
Is there alcohol in it?
Just nods."
Okay.
I take a big drink of mine. Yep.
Okay, and the Kenku like turns around, grabs a tankard, fills it up with this swill, and slides it back over to you and says, "1 copper, please."
I give him a copper? That's really cheap. I guess that makes
I'll
sense.
say, hey Reggie, can you get mine too?
He just sighs and puts down 3 copper. 3 copper. 1 is a tip.
Nice,
For the kind Kenku behind the counter.
excellent.
I'm not even drinking, I'm just singing sea shanties.
Okay. How
Yeah, I'm not
bad
drinking either,
is
just
this
keeping an
mop
eye on
water? Like, are they joking when they say mop water, or is this really just an atrocious beverage?
I mean, I guess I would call it like warm Bud Light.
Yeah, it'll get you drunk, but I mean, I don't know if that's the kind of drunk you want, but
For a very unique kind of evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Okay, but yeah, so
the
that's
kind
the
of shit you
thing.
drink if you're gonna do something illegal.
Alright.
Natty Light, man, get your shit straight.
I mean, maybe we should be drinking some Natty Light then.
Okay, so while we're drinking, I'd like to look around and see if anyone fits the bill of Amric.
Okay. So yeah, you look around, and I mean, going through the greatest hits, there are the Drow, there's the cross-eyed Duragar, there's the halfling singing sea shanties with Ellie. Beyond that, let's see, there's another like kind of half passed out drunken sailor type, who's just kind of sitting by herself, and let's see. Another guy who's sitting and looking kind of antsy, like fiddling with some dice, just kind of playing with them, like rolling them around on the table, occasionally looking up from his dice, but you know, kind of just fixated. And as you're looking around, somebody else like sits down next to the Duragar, and you recognize them by their attire. which is to say, a flaming fist tabard.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they see us?
Potentially in passing. Like, you're not sneaking up on anybody, but they haven't like acknowledged you or anything like that.
Okay, well, does it look like he's here to do any shady business? Or is he just having a drink with a friend?
He looks half drunk already, and he just kind of like slid in, just kind of like looks at the cross-eyed dwarf and kind of gives that like nod of hey, and then
It's a bit more than half drunk.
Yeah, dude just slides in. So, all right, how cross-eyed is the Duergar too? I'm gonna believe. like, are we talking like noticeably cross-eyed?
I mean,
or is it like just a slight?
see it from across the room, cross-eyed.
Nuck probably is staring at him.
All right.
Not in like a threatening way, just like a kind of like amazed that he can even
Ignorantly curious.
see. Yeah,
That's rude.
yeah. You see the gears turning, and Nuck's trying to figure out how this guy can see, but it's not quite clicking. Trying to fit a square shape into a round hole. But
Okay, well, I guess I just go to order another drink, and as I'm ordering, I just kind of ask the barkeep if he knows a fella named Amric.
Yeah, the barkeep like nods and kind of points toward another flight of steps that heads down through kind of this like walled off portion toward the back of the bar. It says, Amric does business downstairs.
Is that like an invitation to go downstairs?
Shrugs.
I chug my beer, and then I get up and start walking over there.
Okay. Yeah, you head over and have a look down the steps. Nobody stops you.
Unless we want to gamble first. I don't know if this is going to cause a ruckus, so to speak.
A
So we
ruckus.
might not be able to gamble later.
I'm pretty sure it will, so.
I'm also pretty sure there's more than one place in this town to gamble, so
Fair enough. Let's go downstairs.
alright, I
Yeah,
guess
let's do business first.
I'll scoop up Ellie.
I will go.
Okay.
No more sea shanties for me.
No more cities.
Okay, so I'm basically a cop. I don't know if I'm the best person to speak to this guy.
Alright, I guess
I
guess
don't
will
have
take
a
lead.
reputation, so to speak.
I will take
in the
lead with
criminal
Ellie on
world.
my back, kind of guy telling me where to go.
What information do we want from this guy?
We want to meet his mom?
I think we want him hostage or something, don't we?
Well, we want to see if we can get a meeting with his mom, I think. By
Right,
any means
so
necessary.
We
Or
want
necessary.
we want
Why
his
do we
family
want
to
to
stop
meet his
doing
mom?
cult shit.
All right, so let's go back a step, and I will pop open all the stuff that you would have heard from Mortlock, or maybe Becca can do that, because like Mortlock gave you the big info dump of like, hey, my family is fucked up, and you should like do something about it, but I'm not, because I'm target number one, and I hear Waterdeep's nice this time of year, so peace.
So, okay. So his mother invented the sewers, and is currently helping the Dead Three.
Well,
She's
was.
also on the short list to become Grand Duke to rule over the city. And she may have had a hand in killing the previous Grand Duke.
And she has ties with Avernus, I believe, right?
Yeah,
That was...
I'm assuming that's part of the Dead Three. thing. But
I think that was a whole aside. Like,
Yeah, Dead 3 are technically not really affiliated so much with the Avernus.
they were
Okay.
just existing here, but I believe the only thing that they had in common was the mother. Like, the Dead 3 were working with her and the demon stuff, or whatever.
okay. So, but like, I have this information, but what the fuck am I supposed to do with it? What does what's his name want us to do with it? Captain Zodge.
I believe last time Zodge basically, like, kind of gave you the old, hey, Reggie, why don't you take a vacation treatment? Meaning, hey, fix it. But, like, all unofficial, like.
Yeah, so like, are we supposed to go and like set up a meeting with her and then double cross her and kill her?
We're supposed to do whatever it takes to get the job done, apparently.
So, just to make sure.
Let's plan.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
just-
be very clear. We're just grabbing a beer.
Just to make sure that this part got through and that it is being factored in to everything that you were considering. Mortlock did literally tell you if she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share El Terrell's fate and get dragged down into the Nine Hells.
This isn't a by the book situation.
So murdering her sounds like the correct option.
There are probably many correct options, but that certainly sounds like one of them.
I mean, like, we're level 3, but like,
There's a lot of us, though.
yeah,
We outnumber her.
but she has ties to Avernus.
Very fair.
So, like, is the plan, like, should we come up to her with, like, and Nuck has some underhanded dealing, should we come up to her with a request a business meeting?
Okay.
We have an opportunity for her. And maybe gain some of her trust or something? Like,
It's an option.
like,
I think
yeah.
we definitely could do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about, like, why would she even want to meet any of us?
Yeah, we can just say we have a lucrative business opportunity.
Alternatively, Mortlock did also plant the idea that, like, Amric is Mommy's favorite. So,
Oh yeah, we could just kill him.
Well,
Capture.
Or we
Yeah.
could take him hostage, yeah.
yeah.
And make him tell us where his mom is.
Or we could just put out that we're gonna kill him if she doesn't talk with us, and then we talk with her and say stop. And if she doesn't listen, then we kill her.
just be like,
I like
"Nick,
that.
yeah,
That's but
Bad.
That's how my boss did business, or does business.
So, is our goal in here to kidnap him?
We can try asking nicely first to set up the meeting.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea. We can scope the place out, ask him for a meeting, and then if we don't get the meeting, we just come back and kidnap him.
Or we can just take him with us when we leave.
Yeah, but where are we gonna take him?
Back to the bathhouse.
Fair enough.
So
Okay.
before I go down, I am going to stop and concentrate for a second, and I'm going to where did it go? That one.
that one.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Indeed.
So you just here. And yeah.
Indeed.
Jump a little, because I'm on him. It's much noisier being next to him.
Sorry.
Just the warning might be nice next time.
Oh, okay.
All right, so heading down to see Amric.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so y'all make your way down, and you like at the base of the steps, you are basically staring at the aft wall of the ship. There is an armed man with a heavy crossbow and a mace, kind of sitting there, and he just kind of looks at the lot of you and says, "You all have a meeting appointment."
How do we set one up?
No, I'm just fucking with you. There's nobody here.
Really?
About 5 seconds later, Nuck starts laughing.
If you're here to see the boss, I imagine he'll be happy to have some visitors.
Why is he lonely?
That's a very awkward question. I'm gonna go see if he's okay and ready for people.
Okay.
I think it was a very fair question. But you're just
I'll-
worried about his well-being.
He like kind of stands up and heads around to the other side, like behind the steps that you all have descended into the space from, and you hear like some conversation, relatively quiet, and yeah, and you hear the same guy like, "Oh, all right," and comes back around, says, "Yeah, go right on ahead. Just don't do anything dumb, all right? I mean, I got
You want a
thieves.
quiet morning?
Yeah.
I can't
Anyway,
promise anything.
yeah, go on, have a seat."
I'll stay there at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
Or end of the hallway, wherever
Close to
somebody
the
ex-
exit is what I'm hearing.
wherever somebody would have, or wherever somebody trying to escape has to go by.
Ah, okay. Cool. So yeah, you do that. He just kind of sits there, like looks at you like, "Oh, all right. I guess you can hang out here."
I'll ask him his name and what he does here.
uh, what, he just like kind of looks at you and says, I mean, my name's Josh."
Nice to meet you. I'm Fennec.
Says, likewise, I suppose. You look like you kind of do the same thing as me, just like a little quicker, maybe.
Maybe.
Um,
I don't need any weapons though for this. I don't
He
have any.
just he just kind of like looks at you impressed, says, "It would be nice. The mace arm gets kind of tired sometimes, you know." But anyway, and then conversation continues. You, like the rest of the group, peeking around the corner, sees the rest of this space. So there are a total of 3 more armed dudes stationed at various spots across this level of the ship. One at the bar, one by another set of steps leading deeper down into the probably lowest portion of the ship, and another kind of leaning against a wall close to the meeting place to which you have been directed. And sitting in said meeting place on a couch with a sort of coffee table situation in front of it, and another couch across from it. You see, pretty much the type of person you would expect. Pointy black goatee on, kind of a Weasley looking face. Kind of greasy black hair, combed back and parted, kind of like falls around his ears. Actually, let's just go ahead and grab a handout for Amric. So I'm not just describing him off of the limited token stuff. He is also wearing a fur-collared cloak, leather armor. You see a number of pointy things, strategically stashed in bandoliers and at his hip. And behold, Emmerich Van Themper.
My mom would say he looks evil because he has a goatee.
I mean, does he not look evil?
Additionally, are there any windows on this floor?
Negative.
I would like to... Oh, 1 second. I can't speak and type at the same time. Okay. I would like to get out my little, like, rock hammer from my tinker's tools and just kind of tap it on one of the eye agates I have. I'm going to record this conversation.
Okay.
The problem is I can only record 6 seconds at a time before it gets overwritten. So it's just continuously going to get overwritten, but I'll at least have the last 6 seconds until I tap it again.
So you're just gonna like sit there and compulsively tap on a stone while this conversation is happening?
Well, she's probably still on my back unless she hopped off.
Yeah.
So she can just kind of hide behind me, like on my back, and do it.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask what she's doing. I don't care.
That's fair.
I probably don't even notice if I'm honest.
Yeah, valid. So yeah, Amric sits there, his feet on the table, eyes on the room. He does seem to have taken an interest in the newcomers that rounded the entry stairs. And as you kind of take in his admittedly very at home in a scummy dive bar vibe, you also see peeking around from behind his head, kind of perched on the far side of the couch back, another creature. It would seem that resting on the back of the couch is, well, a purple winged creature riddled with spines that also looks at the group with a degree of intelligent recognition, I suppose would be a good way to put it.
Is that one of the ravens? Imp things?
No, actually, it doesn't look like an imp. However,
What does it look like?
yeah, that's the thing. Let's go ahead and have a look at a handout.
Nice.
Oh, that's an ugly ass thing. I think that's probably gonna be my reaction too.
That's
Is I'm gonna walk and
beautiful.
go, ooh, that's ugly. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's very pointy.
It's very pointy, yes.
Does it also have a trident?
Yeah.
Another question: do I, with my detect magic, detect anything?
good question. So, yeah, you pop detect magic, and you've had that up for a minute or so. Looking around, let's see if there's magic to detect. I think the room shows up clean.
Okay. What about Amric? Or am I not close enough?
You would not be close enough to Amric yet.
Okay.
I mean, I would light up had you had eyes in the back of your head, but
Well, to actually, to you, the back of my neck is actually changing color because because of you. Every time you tink, you see like my back color just strobe. Like
I get very distracted and I start poking at your neck. I'm just like back here, like fondling your neck.
Whoa.
It's like so many colors.
but it's only every time you tink.
I'm very fascinated by it.
All right. So, yeah, let me actually go ahead and like move us to a map so we can kind of see the layout of the situation a little better. The low lantern.
It's so hand drawn.
Yeah, get used to it.
It's cool.
I
though.
think
Like,
it's
I like
beautiful.
It. No, I like it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I know it is decidedly not the same as like Curse of Strahd and some other modules with like the really fleshed out map art, but
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I like it.
Anyway, yeah, so this is the space. And back here, peeking around, you do see Amric and actually yeah, the thing. It'd be like here, I guess.
Oh.
So yeah, as Amric sees you all, kind of like looks at you and says, "Well, I hear we have business to discuss. Not going to keep me waiting, are you?"
Yeah, we have business.
All right.
Well, then, come on over, have a seat.
I guess I'll step forward then. With Ellie.
All right.
You want me to move myself on the map?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I'll just probably start walking, I guess. Alright, I can actually see him. These guys, like, are just generic guards, right?
Yeah, I mean, much like Josh, they have crossbows and maces.
Alright.
There's also a Kenku barkeep.
I'll probably get to within 30... Okay, yeah, I'll probably get to, like, around here.
Yeah.
Just probably... Maybe stop for a split second just if I... Until, because I'm sure if he's... Well, if he's magical, I will. If not, then I'll just keep going.
All right. Yeah, that seems good.
Alright, so I'll just keep going then. Oops. On my measure tool. Take another step. And, yeah, I'll end up walking all the way over here if nobody stops me or if Ellie doesn't tell me to stop. So. So. There.
Okay.
So.
He says, so, what is it that you think I can assist you with?
Well, we were looking to hopefully get a meeting with your mother. We have some information about your brother, Mortlock.
He seems a little taken aback and says, and might I ask what it is that's happening with my baby brother?
Well, I I think that is a matter better discussed between us and your mother.
Let's see. I guess technically you haven't lied. So make a persuasion check?
I do have proficiency in that.
Ooh.
It could have been better, but
It could have been better.
Yeah.
Okay. Um yeah, he kind of narrows his eyes, looks at the pair of you and says, "You'll have to excuse me, but something about the way the two of you have approached me just well, it has me a little on edge."
Alright, I'll take a step back.
He says, "It just seems a little strange for folks that I've never seen before to approach and demand an audience. Well, not so much demand. You have been relatively tactful in your approach, but all the same, strange." Well,
I didn't expect to be here yesterday, so I can agree with that sentiment.
of all the channels to reach my mother, why me?
I thought it would be the easiest. I mean, everyone knows your mother loves you, and I was hoping that you could get a time-sensitive message to her as fast as possible. I look at me and Nuck and like, neither of us are necessarily the best connected with the upper echelons of society here.
And
Being
Nuck's
no.
over there picking his nose.
He says, which brings me to my next question, which is, how is it that a pair of, well, ragamuffins like yourselves come across information about a member of a patriarch family? Been into some messy business, have you?
You see, curiosity killed the cat, you know, but, satisfaction brought it back, and I kind of live my life by this, and I find myself in some strange places at times, and come across quite a few bits of interesting information.
The purple creature on the back of the couch uh, suddenly like takes flight, kind of swoops over and grabs a hold of the mast next to you. It kind of clings to that for a moment and looks at you in the eyes.
I'm probably staring directly back at this thing.
And
Again,
Oh,
more in the like, I'm trying to
oh,
figure out what it is and how it exists.
it just narrows its eyes and hisses at you.
I think your cat's a little messed up.
Says, well, that's just Kashara being a little protective.
Well,
She does get a bit on edge when folks aren't being entirely forthcoming. So,
I mean, that's the business. I can't lose access to my way of making money if I give all my secrets up.
cards on the table. I don't give a damn who you got any of this information from. But what I do care is what it is that has you running all over Baldur's Gate, trying to schedule appointments with a grown man's mother. Rather than, well, reaching out to her through the proper channels.
I look at me, and I look at Nook. I'm just like... I don't know if you realize this, but, the proper channels won't necessarily listen to either of us. Yeah.
Well, then why don't you just tell me what's going on and I'll pass things on to my mother. No need for you to go too far out of your element now.
Well... That's not the thing. I'm concerned about the nature of this information. I don't know how much your mother tells you, and if she doesn't tell you everything, she might not want you knowing this information.
Well, if that's the case, then perhaps we'll consider my happening across such privileged information as, well, a sort of, well, I don't know how to put this any other way. She's keeping secrets from me. I need to know them, and as such, knowing that you have such valuable information to impart, I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist that you two have a seat.
Not even paying any attention to what's going on, I'm probably reaching out to try to pet what I think is a big purple kitty.
You just hear this kind of like, this throaty, like...
Okay. And I guess I'll back away subconsciously, like, away from the thing, but towards the couch, probably.
Okay.
You're like, don't touch the creature.
Okay.
Maybe we will try those proper channels again.
I'm afraid it's too late for that, dear. Please. Both of you. Have a seat.
Sure.
I'll set her down on the couch, and then I'll sit down.
Okay.
Plan B is starting to look awfully good.
We're just getting Chris Hansen.
So
It's okay.
if y'all are gonna come down, who's down here, or if we're gonna get back up at any time, that might be nice to know.
Man, sure is great when you plan out the plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, you have a seat, and Amric says, "Now, I don't want to hurt any of you, but you clearly have information I need. So, who's gonna talk?"
Well, you see... Sorry, I'm checking my notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of staring. I'm looking. I just look back and forth between Ellie and this dude, and occasionally I catch a glance at the purple cat and start looking at it again.
Like,
I'm not gonna touch it. Just watching
I'm also trying to play for time, hoping that my friends eventually make their way down here after after they realize a certain amount of time has passed.
They grab their notices.
Like,
So we
well,
all went downstairs, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah.
We're all there.
Yeah, I mean, just been the two people that really engaged. So
Yeah.
Okay.
if
I'll
anybody would like to join in and do things, you can do things.
make him away downtown.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
feel like
then-
over there is not the best
As
combat
he's
situation.
as he starts questioning, then I just kind of step forward and say it's official Flaming Fist business. Now we can
Huh.
do this the easy
Oh.
way or the hard way.
Oh.
Look.
he
It can only go up from here.
he looks over and says, "Oh, you're with the fist.
Not willingly.
So, am I to understand we're under some sort of investigation?"
Well, that entirely depends on the conversation that we have with your mother. Should we not get to have that conversation, then I'm sure it wouldn't look good.
So, if I understand correctly, you all, being conscripted in some form or fashion by the Flaming Fist, may not understand the rules, the way things work in the city. The Flaming Fist have no power over those of us who live in the upper city. We have our own guard for that sort of thing. So, if there's any discussion to be had, it will be at my mother's leisure. You have no power here, so I suggest you stand down.
Okay, I guess I just kind of sigh. Not really anything to do about that. It's worth a shot.
And he kind of like looks over at Zerbrator, who's kind of like approached, right?
I'm
As,
just chilling. I'm standing here, listening,
huh.
making dragon noises. I don't know.
Arbitrary random dragon noises.
Yeah.
And then in the corner.
the devil like hisses at you in response. Just
I'm looking around for the second cat.
all right. Anything from Ronnie or Grabthar?
No, I don't think so.
We're
Okay.
just hanging.
All right. So yeah, Amric looks back at the rest of the group and says, "So, what information do you bring for myself and perhaps my mother?"
Well, we didn't bring it for yourself. We brought it for your mother. I thought we were pretty clear on that.
And I thought we were pretty clear on the fact that the information that you have brought with you is now forfeit to me. So,
Well,
I don't recall that conversation.
he Says, fine. Fine. Well, perhaps we can resolve this in a more civil fashion. Though I will have to insist upon your staying. And he like kind of gestures, and the thugs kind of like get into positions that more or less preclude the whole just leaving thing.
I wasn't leaving
That's-
until I got a conversation with your mother anyway, so this works out.
That's what I'll keep on my recording. Was it like you can't leave?
Ah. Okay.
Until something more incriminating comes along.
Yeah, until
Kill
something more
them.
incriminating. I have more stones, so I'll keep that on one stone and get another stone.
Okay. Yeah,
I see
and
Grandpa stand up, and I stand up.
Amric like gestures over to the Kenku bartender and says, "Oh, Tap, could you pour us a round of drinks? Maybe we can handle this with pointed words rather than, well, other pointed implements."
I jump up aggressively. As soon as he mentions that, I just waltz over to the bar.
Aggressive drink fetching.
Yeah. Well, no, like, I got up because I saw Grandpa getting up aggressively. And so I get up aggressively and start looking around. And as soon as he mentions the bar, I'm just like, oh, okay. And I just walk over to the bar.
All right.
I'll shout that they probably shouldn't drink anything down here that this guy offers us.
No.
Okay. And Amric says, "Come now. What sort of coward do you take me for?"
A smart one.
He finishes the drink that he had in front of him, puts the glass down, and I suppose he too will stand up and head over toward the bar. He says, "Go ahead, Tap. Prepare them all in front of our guests. Not one different from any other." The Kenku nods and pours all the drinks, like about a dozen of them. And yeah, Amric kind of like looks at the collection of them and says, "Anyone?"
I'll take one.
Can I take two?
Of course.
I
Beverage
take
is
a
on
second.
me.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking in Zenithars, it says that I can use an alchemist supplies to identify a poison.
Okay.
Can I just grab one and see if there's a poison?
Ellie just
Yeah.
puts out her test
It is
tube
under
kit.
brewer's supply to detect poison or impurities in a drink, but I don't have those. But it is an alcohol.
Right.
Okay.
And if there's a poison, then
Yeah.
be detected.
Okay. It says it's a DC 10.
Okay.
You can modify that, but that's what it has.
Yeah, no,
And
I think that's reasonable.
Okay, my alchemist supplies, which is a what attribute? Intelligence?
It's either int or wisdom.
Yeah, I would say you could use int.
Okay, because that's mine, and I'm an alchemist.
Right.
Artificer,
That's my
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
Okay. So what does it look like as you're doing this? Like, do you say, "Okay, wait, everybody, I'm gonna test these really quick"?
I'll just be like, you know, see, I understand you're not a coward, but the reason why I've been alive this long is I assume everything's a trap.
Okay. So he nods and kind of gestures you over to the bar as well. Says, "Well, then, please test away."
I'll offer her my second one to test.
Just random one. Test it.
Okay. So yeah, you come over and grab a drink and bust out the stuff, and in the process, um, anybody else have anything that they would be doing at this point?
I'm just watching everything going on down there.
All right.
Drinking.
Drag.
All right, I'm not gonna sip the beer until she's done.
Okay. So as Ellie begins testing for poison, before you finish the process, Amric's gonna do some shady shit. So, let's see. You all are pretty responsive, though, as it turns out. Everybody except Grabthar and Nuck is gonna basically be able to beat Amric to whatever he's about to pull. You see him like gradually working a hand over to a position to like reach something on one of his bandoliers. And Zerberator, you are the first to notice this. What do you want to do?
So he actually is like reaching for a weapon. It's just not like a joke.
He does not seem the type to make this kind of joke.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him.
Oh shit!
All right. Well then,
I'm not playing games.
I will stab a motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, you see him kind of reaching over, and yeah, suddenly everybody lunges in with the rapier, and 14, he ducks out of the way.
Oh, sad.
Anything else Zerbrader would want to do?
Liberator can. What else can she do?
If you have a dagger, you
I can move.
bonus action attack.
I can do a bonus action attack. All right.
Yeah, the offhand thing. Yes.
Stab him with a different dagger. Cool.
Ooh. That also gets you sneak attack. I think, doesn't it?
Also, Becca, you are not coming through the discords.
Sorry, I was eating Nutella.
Oh god, I'm jealous.
Yeah, so what pluses does she get for offhand? Not two-weapon fighting like fighters do.
So you don't get fuck. Let's see.
Yeah.
You don't add your damage mod to the attack on the second one.
That's it. Okay, so if you're proficient, you still get proficiency, but you do not get the like the 3 there.
Gotcha.
So okay.
Why did that roll strength too?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should switch it from strength to dex.
Yeah, all of your stuff should, at least for finesse, should be dex.
It should be dex, not strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not know how to change that.
Hold on, opening your character sheet, and let's have a look.
Your character
Do,
sheet
do,
will
do.
change.
Do.
Ooh,
There you go.
Yours is rolling too, Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah, that
that's-
is supposed to be.
Yeah,
Strength.
I just noticed that the hand axe.
All right, cool. So, yeah, should be set. But anyway, the difference for Zerberator's thing would come out to, let's see. I mean, it would be the same end result after we apply the math here. So you still get a 20, which does hit. So you stab Amric, and he cries out with, pain. 5 points of stabbing pain, and says, "Gods! And yeah, that's about it.
Is that sneak attack too?
Yes, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's yeah, I mean since you didn't get to use it on the last one, I'll go ahead and do that thing. Maybe.
I guess I should move me to the general bar area.
There you go.
Another 5. Not bad.
All right. So yeah, you stab Amric, and then anything else you want to do? Move.
I think. Yeah, I can move if it works like that.
There is potential for opportunity attacks from Amric and the thug, and if you go by the devil, also that. But
How do I avoid said things?
uh,
Or is it unavoidable?
basically by not moving at this point, because you've already used your action and bonus.
I guess I'll stay here then.
All right, cool. Fennec.
I'll work on securing our exit. I'll work on murdering this guy at the base of the stairs.
The betrayal on Josh's face. Okay, yeah, you swing on Josh, and you hit him.
I'll punch him
With an 11?
twice.
Poor Josh.
Poor Josh.
I'll punch him once and see if he goes down.
Okay, so 6 points piercing, still up. 5 points bludgeoning, still up.
Okay, then I'll use the last punch on him.
Okay. 8 points bludgeoning, still up.
Okay.
So,
I'll look at
come
him
on,
surprised.
man.
I'll look at him surprised.
They pay me to do this job for a reason, damn it. All right. And then he goes and picks up the mace and here we go. Okay. So Josh will be the first of the thugs to go. Okay. So Josh swings back at Fennec. 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. Swings at you again. 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, hit you for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then more thugs. Well, this one's definitely going to attack Zerbrighter, who attacked his boss.
You made me use the word sus in my notes.
Okay, 20 to hit Zerbrighter.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 8 points of bludgeoning. And then he swings again, 16 to hit. Which,
Yeah.
yup, that's another 7. So you've taken 15 points of damage. Then, I mean, the other two are just gonna hop on in. So, I guess this dude swings on Nuck. 16?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 7 points. And then that next one is a big old miss. And then the other guy is going to, I think, pile in and also go for Nuck. 15.
No.
18.
Yes.
5 more points.
Alright.
And thus endeth the thug's turn. Ellie. You are muted again.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
How does the Emmerich look?
Injured, but not grievously so.
Okie dokie. I think. Okay, Kitty's here.
Kitty.
Yeah, I have a guard right on my back.
Yes.
I toss Zerberator my experimental elixir.
Oh.
Yep. And be like, drink this if you feel like you would like to. And I'm gonna I can no, not light a bonfire on the ship. That would be a bad idea.
Under fib?
On a ship.
Ship. See,
Hmm,
this is not my fault. Laura can hear me.
that's not
Uh,
my fault.
I am going to get out my crossbow and shoot the guy in front of me with disadvantage.
Okay. Yep, you sure are. So when you say the guy in front of you, you mean the thug or the Amric?
The thug.
Okay.
And be like, we just kind of want to leave. Please don't.
Okay. So, yeah, that's a thing. Then, Kashara. Flaps. Goes airborne. Hisses as she rounds the corner. And lines up some attacks against the one who stabbed Amric.
Right.
And yeah, so this weird purple devil thing flaps in the air over the arm of the couch, flicks its tail at you, and a spine releases and launches through the air. That is a 23 to hit
What the heck?
for 3 points of piercing damage, and
And that's not okay.
1 point of fire damage as it ignites on impact.
I don't have fire resistance. It's fine.
Okay, and then for good measure, Kashara is going to do that again. Flicks another spine at you, and that is a 16 to hit, which I think
Yeah.
still hits. Good, good. 4 piercing this time, and 5 points of fire damage.
I'm passed out, guys.
Oh no.
I never even got a chance to drink the random juice.
No. Okay. Well. Yeah. Kashara seems pretty content with that. Ducks around the other side of the pillar. Or the mast.
What a hoe.
And.
Did you say what a hoe?
Yes.
I agree.
Alright, Reggie?
Alright, this guy closest to me, he looks kind of hittable.
It looks like there are 2 guys equally close to you. Which one are you finding more hittable?
Oh, I couldn't see him because of the pole was in the way, so the one on the right.
Yep, makes sense.
It's like a little just wedge of gray that goes right over her head. So I'm gonna just hit this dude right in the face if I can. Ah, shit.
Okay.
Maybe not.
13 hits.
Ooh.
Schmack. And you give him a bonk.
Okay.
Anything else?
I stand there menacingly.
Okay. Ronnie.
Ronnie's gonna move right here. Okay. I'm going.
Wait, where I was just looking at something else. Opportunity attack?
I
Yeah.
moved from.
There's 2
Yeah.
of them.
I don't have time to deal with these silly disengaging things.
Ha.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, for your interest, or for your time here, mace attack misses,
Oh,
and
I forgot my AC is so low. Oops.
and Amric
I
having
was like, I had like 17.
So like Amric didn't have a weapon out, so he'll try and like punch you or some shit. Like
What an asshole! I'm 15 years old.
He wants that
Amric,
information, damn it.
Amric, I punch 15-year-old's Van Vamper. I mean, that's a 15 to hit.
That does hit me.
One.
Oh man.
So, yeah, Amric punches you for 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. She gets a bloody lip, and she wipes it off in that way of like, "How dare you do that to me?" Like people do in anime. Uh, and she pulls out from under her shirt this little golden, it's called a tag.
Yes.
Uh and she puts inside of it a little pink rectangle, and it looks a little bit like this. Uh and she uses her uh archer form so that a bunch of stars appear over her, and she pulls her hand back with this starry bow that she has created, and is going to attack this person who I keep thinking of as Amtrak, even though I know that's not his name. But and she's gonna attack him.
Okay. So, yeah, 18 hits. And you blast him for 7 points of the damage. And then, let's see. I mean, he is still up and pissed.
Well, he is rude. That's all I'll say.
That is fair. He did just punch a 15-year-old in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She probably screams celestial arrow as she does it too. Just for good measure.
Of course. I mean, what else would one scream in such a situation?
Exactly.
Ow, you dick.
Nah. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah. Amric is going to continue doing the thing that he was planning on doing all along, which is he reaches into like the bandolier situation and pulls something, and you hear this like kind of clinking on the floor as he drops something, and a cloud appears, obscuring the area.
Mother hacker.
So, yeah, let's put this on the map layer. Something like this. Oh no, it's going to be bigger than that. Well, I will move it once I'm done making it. That, but centered on him. So kinda blah. So that whole area is heavily obscured, and so you like can't see stuff in there. And then, because people can't see him, he is going to make a crafty escape. Ha 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 ha. At least as much of a crafty escape as he can. Let's see. We'll go here. Yeah, he'll run his ass down
Do
there.
people still get opportunity attacks?
You can attack a target you can't see with an opportunity attack.
Really? Because invisible's just disadvantage, isn't it?
Nope, not with opportunity attacks.
Oh. Was that a new thing?
Because you can't tell that they're leaving.
Yeah, that's the trick. And that is not a new thing. That is an always thing.
Okay.
But yeah, so he does that. And then Tap, the Kenku bartender, hides behind the bar. Grabthar.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because I was going to do a thing, and now I'm like, I don't know.
You better do the right thing.
Well, I guess Grabthar kind of remembering where stuff is would at least try and get out of the smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he swears as he bangs his knees on stuff. And then he will...
Indeed.
And then he's gonna witch bolt Buddy over there.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, and you said you were targeting Amric with that?
I was.
Okay. So, yes, 20 hits for 6 points of lightning damage. And the tether of magic forms between the two of you. And he has to make a wisdom save, right?
He does.
Okay. Wisdom. And your DC... Oh, the DC for that's 11. He gets a 14, so he's okay. But he is being zapped a la Palpatine. And, yeah. Still running for the door. Anything else for Grabthar? I feel like that's probably just about all the things.
That will be all the things.
Okay. Nook.
Well, not seeing anything, I'm gonna start backing straight up and probably bump into Reggie. Say, oh, sorry, and I'll just kind of sidestep over here. And end up looking around, try to see, and I probably see, like, the end of Grabthar, like, zapping around the corner, so I'm just gonna take off in that direction. So that was one. Is one or is that two to get around Reggie and around that pole?
Well, yeah, you can't go through the pole, so that'd be 2.
Alright. So 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get right up and cozy with him. And I'm gonna say, why is everybody hitting me? And I'm gonna go into a rage. And so I'm gonna roll a d8. Alright. And a beam of brilliant light lances from my chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long creature. He has to do a con save.
I imagine it's not a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long creature.
Or 60-foot long line. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotcha. Con save.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
So I literally just go Super Saiyan and freaking blast him.
And your DC?
It is. Good question. I don't know. I don't know. What is the normal DC for that? Because I don't think it says. Like, my thing doesn't say, so I'm not sure.
Let's see. That is the thing that should be in your source material for your class. Do you have that handy?
I can have it handy, yeah.
Constitution.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wild
it's just
Surge.
my Constitution mod.
Yeah. Yeah. 8 plus proficiency plus Constitution.
There you go.
Okay, so 8 plus 2. So 10 plus con proficiency, so 12.
Okay.
+2.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, he gets a 13.
Okay.
And it doesn't say anything about half, so I guess he just like woof, ducks out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a thing.
So that was just my bonus action to rage.
Yep.
So now that I'm sufficiently pissed off, I'm going to take a swing at him with my warhammer.
And he swings back around the other way, ducking out of the way of your warhammer.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Okay. And then Cerberator, make a death save.
Just click on the death save thing, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie,
Okay,
you were supposed to
good.
heal her.
All right.
Does
So
it look like it's my turn yet?
yes. Splinter the party. Eat away at their foundation of trust. Anyway, yeah, so you have one successful death save. Congratulations. Fennec.
I'll move around Josh and go and stab Emmerich.
Okay. Josh watches you stab his boss. He's like, oh, come on, man.
And I'll punch Emmerich twice as well.
God damn it, Fennec. I thought we were friends. Right. Yeah, you you do not hit Amric with either of those unarmed strikes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So yeah. And that's that.
That's it, I guess.
Okay. Brings us to Josh. Man, I don't want to do this, but you're not leaving me many choices. He swings the mace at Fennec with a 16 to hit,
Yes.
6 bludgeoning. And he swings again. 22 to hit
Yes.
for 5 bludgeoning.
Can I get some help down here?
I mean, I'm here for moral support. That's all I can do.
And then let's see. We have all the other folks in the mist or the smoke. So I guess this guy comes down out of it and sure swings on Reggie. Is an 18 to hit.
Damn.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. Yikes. Then
Not what I wanted.
how about a 16 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. Then this other guy comes out and like swings at Grabthar over the couch, like, "Hey, you stop that!" 20 to hit Grabthar.
That does hit.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. Or bludgeoneering, as it were. And then another mace attack. 21 to hit.
You know, I'll be damned, that hits too.
Weird. Another 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. So one thing. I am gonna need a pair of con saves from Grabthar. Oof. Just the one will do, I think.
Probably.
No more Witch Bolt.
It's very unfortunate.
And then What's this other guy gonna do? I mean, I guess he just kind of swings blindly in the area where Ellie was. For a 12?
Nope,
And a natural 1.
absolutely not.
Swings and hits the
So-
bar.
Yeah. You hear like a squawk from behind the bar.
Oh.
Agonize the poor Kenku.
But yeah, so anyway, Ellie, you hear a mace like just crushing bits of the floor next to you. But you're okay, and it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I will. I mean, Zerbrator has not moved, so I am going to feed her my mysterious potion as my action.
Mystery potion.
I don't
And
want to die.
she gets something. A D4. What's a D4? Um, that's not useful unless she's awake. So for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 1. Ooh. And she gets 6 hit points.
Yeah.
So what you get is you get boldness.
Boldness.
Yes, I am copy and paste for you.
So, before we get ahead of ourselves, you know what one of the stipulations is for Healing Word?
What?
A creature that you can see.
Can I not, like, even if I'm, like, inches from her, I can't see her?
The area is heavily obscured. That means you cannot see through it.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. You still get this, but so you get a D4 added to every saving throw, which I'm assuming includes death saving throws.
Why, yes. Yes, it does.
So it's still helpful for you.
Nice.
So if you roll below a 10 and above a 6 or above, this could be very helpful.
Okay.
Okay. Um, then okay. Well, crap. Because Cure Wounds is only a touch, and I cannot cure her. Because that's an action. So I am going to. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna. Okay. So I am blind, but I would like to get out of being blind. But I don't know where the edges of my blindness are. And I want to heal Zerbrator. So I don't want to lose her. I'm gonna Ted here. And he can't see me, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Correct.
I'm gonna go stand over here. However, I can get there. I can get there. I can step over Zerbrator's body, step on this stool, pass a Rainy. Ronnie.
Rainy.
1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get there. Okay. So I'm gonna get there, and now I can see. And I can see this guy, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Wait. You have a bonus action.
Yeah, I have a bonus action. I don't have an action. I'm sorry. Like, wait, what actions do I have? Is this? This is a bonus action.
Phoenix looking great down there, by the way.
How far is healing word? 60 feet?
60 feet.
I can reach him. I'll heal him. You take the 6.
There you go.
Okay.
I get my healing word off to someone.
Good. Good. Okay.
It took a while, but I can see him now.
All right. Cool. So then I assume that is it for Ellie.
Yes.
All right.
That is all of my things.
Okay. So yeah, as Ellie casts healing word, healing Fennec up by 6 whole hit points. Yeah, Ellie, you hear the hiss of Kashara behind you as she flicks her tail at you for a tailspine attack, 20 to hit.
How rude. That hits.
3 points of piercing, 6 points of fire.
Oh, that's very rude.
And again. That's only an 8 to hit, though.
Oh, that one does not hit.
So, more hissing.
Hiss all you want.
And then, I think, scooting around into the smoke. Reginald. Felipe, are you muted?
I was muted indeed. So I can see the guy in front of me, right? Like we're just on the outside of that circle. I'm just gonna slap him in the face with my flail again. Keep chipping away. 14 to hit.
Such bonk. Very ouch.
I hit it with my Fitbit. I'm not used to my.
We had a long rest, correct?
Before coming in here?
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna keep standing there menacingly, but my long rest was noted.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ronnie.
I'm gonna get out of this. And I'm gonna shoot at this person. But I'm gonna shoot with both my Eldritch Blast and with my Starry Archer thing.
Whoa.
That's gonna. Well. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna put a hex on him with one action, and then I'm gonna use my other action to do an Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm. That is a lot of damage to the wall of the ship.
Wait, what the fuck? Why?
Because his AC is higher than 14.
Oh, okay, good. God, I thought I thought you meant he like wasn't there or something. I was like, what? Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's all of it.
Okay. Well, yeah, that brings us to Amric, who squeezes past Josh, runs upstairs, says, "You were one of the good ones, Josh." Keeps going.
Do I get an opportunity attack on him?
Yes, you do. As does Nuck. All right.
He does not like the insult to his new friend.
So, yeah, I mean, Fennec definitely hits for 20 points of piercing damage. Let's see that hit point tracker. All right, and then Nuck misses with the 12, but Yeah, Amric is bleeding profusely as he makes his escape. And let's see. It's yeah, you hear people like gasping as he goes running up through the main part of the bar, and yeah, covers a good bit of ground. That one does. More squawking. Grabthar.
Okay. I am going to use Word of Radiance because it sounds fun. So, basically just that guy. Actually, I think this guy and this guy would have to make Constitution saving throws because they can see me,
Yes.
and I can see them, and I do not choose to save them from this.
Okay. So, con saves. They both fail.
Well, their sorry asses can take 2 points of damage then.
All right. Excellent.
And then I turn and face the dude that I'm in combat with, like foot to foot combat with, and I'm going to go ahead and give him a big old bonk with the light hammer.
Indeed.
I don't think it went well.
It did, actually. You hit him.
Hell yeah, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Excellent. Nuck.
Alright. Well, seeing as how I keep missing, I'm just gonna throw my warhammer like just down on the ground in frustration, and I'm gonna look over at Josh. I'm gonna yell, "Get out of the way!" And I'm gonna try to shove him out of the way.
Okay.
So I would like to attempt a shove
Yeah, make an athletics check against Josh.
with advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
Why is it so funny that his name is Josh?
It's just Josh the guard is not having a good time
It's
right now.
so generic and unfantasy-like.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nuck drops his weapon, comes around the corner, and lays this like Ray Lewis style hit on Josh.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I come around the corner, drop my shield and my hammer, and just spear the fucker. We'll go with that. I'm cool with that.
Oh God.
So, anyway, I just want to push him out of the way so Fennec can get up there.
Okay. So yeah, you just like blast Josh backwards. All right.
And I'm actually gonna move up and assume like a lineman stance and try to block
3
Josh.
point stance.
Well, no.
Oh yeah, like the kind of ready stance where you like
Yeah.
sort of squat. Yeah.
Mhm. So, and just get ready to, in case Josh tries to shove past me, but I'm, yeah.
All right. Cool. Zerbrator, death save.
No.
Oh, and I'll look at
Hey.
Finnick and I'll say, go get him, Finnick.
I don't need the roll for that one.
You're good. Okay, so two successes. Fennec.
I'll attack Josh on my way out.
Reach over and slap him.
Wow, getting petty. All right, so you attack Josh, who is recovering from being shoved back by Nuck.
I feel bad for Josh.
I do too.
And yeah, you like slash him, and he's still up.
God damn it, Josh!
Why won't you die?
I'll punch him and then run past.
Okay, you punch him, and he blocks it. It's like, come on, Fennec, just stop, man.
And then I'll go up to the next deck. So,
Okay.
where do I come out at?
You come out right here.
Right. So, do I see him up here at all?
You do not, and just for clarity, you would know that this way is the way up and out of this boat.
The way that I was heading?
Yeah,
Okay.
going to the north.
Okay, and this guy next to me is not another one of his guards, right?
I mean, he's a bouncer for the bar, but it doesn't look like he's covering Emmerich escape. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that'll work.
All right.
Did Josh try to stab me as I left him?
He didn't. Josh took the high road. Okay. Then, yeah, you know what? Actually, no. He would, because he's doing his job, and Josh does his job. So yeah, he's gonna swing on Fennec. We'll see.
Josh is such a good guy.
He misses though.
Okay.
Okay.
At least I don't have to kill him.
All right. So yeah, then that brings us to the thugs. Josh is like beat to hell. He's like looking at Nuck like, I just wanted a quiet night at work. He like, kind of hands on his hips for a second, looks at Nuck. This, all right, little fella, here we go. He comes in, and he's just gonna try and grapple Nuck.
Okay. I'm good for a nice little wrestling match.
All right. So athletics check from you, I imagine.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, Josh comes in, and yeah, he like fakes you out, gets around behind you, and catches you like seatbelt style, and is starting to get control of this situation.
That's sexy.
Yeah, so that's the thing, and then we've got these other guys who, let's see. I guess we'll start with the one by Reggie who swings and misses the first time, hits the second time with a 20 for 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then this guy is going to give Grabthar another bunk or two if you can. Let's see. 12.
That will
No.
miss.
And 20.
Yep.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then there's like an awkward, oh, sorry, as this dude comes running over this way, finds Ellie, does the whole, there you are, and mace attack. 10 misses.
Yep.
7 misses more.
Yep.
Ellie.
I am going to disappear into the mist and read a Reverberator. I don't know if he gets an opportunity attack.
Nah.
Okay. And I heal. I do a heals. Oh my goodness. You only get 4.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
You have regained consciousness.
Yay.
To get up. and come with me.
Where are you going?
2, 3, 4, 5. Now that I know where to get us out of this fog. Well, it's not your turn yet, so
Yeah, that's where I would
I don't think I can drag you with my 6 strength.
Nope.
Very well.
Probably
Yep. That's it.
Alright. Kashara. Here's chit chat happening nearby. Probably gonna go for a more sure thing though. And so Kashara going to go somewhere. Yes, gonna do this. Swoops out. All right, so yeah, Kashara is going to swoop like down and kind of over Josh's head, and no, actually, there's no reason to get in melee. Just gonna stop short right here and flick some tail spines at Nuck. That is a miss and an 18, I think, hits.
Yep.
Okay, 3 piercing halved to 1.
All right.
And then 4 fire. You don't have the halve fire damage thing at the moment, do you?
No.
Or do you? Yeah,
No.
okay. So,
Okay.
5 total. And then Reggie.
Alright, I'm going to, first of all, second wind. Because 1d10 plus fighter level.
Ooh, that was a really clutch heal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I am then going to smack the guy in front of me again.
Smack.
Smack.
Ooh.
Not so much with the smack.
Okay, well, I'm not dead though, which is it's bonus. I continue standing there menacingly.
Still vertical. Okay. Ronnie.
I'll just attack this person next to Grabthar and Ellie.
All right, 25 hits. Not so much with the 9.
The 9 has such better damage, though.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Oh,
Mm.
it's a little baby snake.
Mhm. Stop watching anime.
I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, so Amric continues moving in the direction that he wants to continue moving. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So Grabthar.
Well, this dude's still available for hitting me, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him first.
All right.
Well, that
Ooh.
went very poorly.
It did. Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Nuck.
Okay. so
Josh has you.
am I restrained?
You are grappled, which means your movement speed is 0.
Okay, I can still face him, correct?
Yes.
And I can still, like, move my arms and do things?
Yes.
Okay.
Do
And
it.
it's for a potion, it's an action, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to reach in my pocket, pull out a fire breath potion, chug it, turn around, and breathe fire directly at him.
Okay.
And it is a 30-foot line of fire, and it is a dex save from him. DC 13, or I believe it is... I just had it looked up. It is 2d8, I think it is? Or 2d40... Let me look it up. It is 46 fire damage, or half, if he succeeds.
Oh god, okay. So, yeah, fails the dex save.
And he takes 19.
Oh god. Poor Josh.
Chaos.
So yeah, you like just go fucking dragon on Josh. Yeah, fire everywhere. And he collapses.
Okay. With that, I'm going to move away. 1, 2. I'm gonna 3, 4, and I'm gonna stop here. Next to this guy. Can I, on my way through, can I just stop and scoop up my hammer real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And that'll be it.
Okay. So, just mark that. Alright. Cool. Okay. Zerberator. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna follow the sounds of Eliwick's voice and hop right here in front of the stairs and see that there's a dude to my upper left and try to shoot him with my crossbow and see how well that goes. Not very well.
Okay, you do hit though, and damn that damage.
You also get sneak attack, because...
Yup.
Hop out of the cloud.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Sneak attack. There you go.
Nice. Shit.
Okay. So, 20 point. Yeah, Zerberator just pops out and, like, one-shots this dude.
Pops out and shanks the dude.
I was not
God.
happy about passing out. It's
Alright.
that'll be my turn.
Cool. Then, Fennec.
I'll pop out onto the main deck. Do I see him?
Let's see. Pop out
I guess
and
out farther. There we go.
Yeah.
There he is.
yeah, you do see him, barely. Like he's escaping into the crowd.
Okay. I'll fly after him and just keep hurling balls of light at him and
Ooh!
get back here. Flaming fist business.
Even though we're on vacation and aren't meant to say that.
I wasn't told that.
All right.
And then I'll get just however close I can.
Cool. Yeah, you blast him, and that's a thing. And then, yeah, okay. So, some other shit happens. First of all, yeah, there's a raven back in the picture here, so that's a thing. Also, Another mysterious individual appears in this weird nebulous space off of the deck of the ship, but we're not really sure what all is going on, other than it's just dry land. And let's see that, and roll up for you. Excellent. Cool. Thugs. Josh lies on the floor, burning. This guy attacks Reggie.
Please no. Oh, no.
Swings once with the mace. 23 to hit.
Well, that hits.
8 points bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Then a 10 misses. Then this one comes around and attacks Ronnie.
I'm only 15.
And unlike Amric, this dude seems to care. It gets in his head, and yeah, he rolls a 9 and misses, and then a 6 and misses. And you can tell his heart's not in it.
She turns and gives him this face.
Okay, and then yeah. So, Fennec, as you're chasing Amric through the streets of Baldur's Gate, ooh, okay. This is interesting. I think you see somebody standing there in Amric's path who is about to like draw what looks like a pair of swords on Amric, but then at the last second steps out of the way, lets him pass, and does the same for you. I mean, you're flying, so not like they're gonna stop you, but
Okay.
yeah, just a thing you notice. Ellie.
Well, everyone seems conscious now. I think I can move here. That would be great. Ooh, how healthy is Reggie?
Not very.
I'm gonna move here instead. And give Reggie some health.
Okay.
As soon as I find my character sheet. There it is. Health. Here it is. Have 7.
There you go. All right. And then, anything else for Ellie?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. The spined devil flicks some spines at Ellie. 13 to hit.
No.
And a 12 to hit, also no. Just kind of heads over here and like holds onto the mast again, kind of, up in the air, kind of like at that, not ground level, but like the next 5x5x5 cube up, because we're all Minecraft people here in D&D. And yeah, there you go. Reggie.
All right. That felt like it got back to me real fast. I'm gonna hit him again. Let me just add the health real quick. Eric.
There it is. Okay. 21 hits. Yes. Very bonk. And yes, he's still up.
Jesus. They gotta bonk him again. Um,
Is that gonna be an action surge?
I believe it is. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna smack him again.
Bonk.
+7
Indeed.
damages.
He is thoroughly bonked, but still standing.
Gotta bonk him again. Alright.
Alright.
Menacing stance.
Ronnie.
It's not like you said Roni, like Rona.
Yes.
uh,
The coronavirus. What would you like to do?
Ronnie's adorable pleading expression leaves as she attacks this person.
Okay. Yeah, those both hit.
Yay. Oh, one extra 2 damage. I forgot to recheck my Genie's Wrath.
Okay. So 18 points of damage. Okay, you blast the fuck out of this guy, but he's still standing.
Okay, that's it for Ronnie.
Alright. Amric continues running. But Fennec has the speed. Grabthar.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my hex on that one. And then hit him with my Eldritch Blast, and hopefully also do hex damage then.
Let's see. Yes, indeed. And that will drop this fella. Anything else?
That will do it.
We did
Okay.
Eldritch Blast teamwork.
You
It really
did.
did. It was very cute.
Nuck.
Okay, so Nuck looks like he's like trying to hold in from barfing. So I'm gonna kind of shove past Grandfar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm just gonna look in the direction of like this dude, and I'm just gonna open my mouth to say, "Watch out!" But it's just gonna be a big line of fire at him. So.
So you're like puking the words.
It's, yeah, I have 3 casts of fire, so 6, and it's a 13 DC dex save.
Okay. Well, doesn't actually matter. Just down. Down he goes.
Okay. And feeling a lot better, I'm going to turn to this Spine Devil, and I'm just going to give it a good whack with my hammer as an action.
Mm-hmm.
So, whack.
Okay. 23 will hit.
I'm going to start smacking at those spines to try to bend them down.
This is why you can't have nice things.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And that'll be it.
Sweet. Then, the Raven takes flight, attacks Fennec. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it bites you for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And a Constitution save, please. Okay. I think that succeeds. Of course, we have that age-old question of why can't Roll20 fix their shit and properly transcribe the imp stat block?
Too hard.
Yeah. The answer is imps. Imps don't like it. They
Mhm.
destroy it every time.
Yeah.
Valid. Let us see. Okay, good. Yeah, so we're okay there. Which means you only take half the poison damage. Well, you still take 5 points of poison damage.
I fall to the ground.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm high above the ground, so
Mm-hmm.
like 10 feet. Just like that.
Just
5 to
high enough to fail one
5
death save
5
is
to
what
10
I'm
feet
hearing.
block, yeah.
Okay. So you're at 0-1. And yeah. Observerator?
I'm going to shoot my shot at the little demon thingy, spiky boy, with my
Okay.
crossbow,
Okay.
and hope for the best.
Alright. 17 hits.
Sneak
You also
attack.
visit a +4.
Yes, we need to so remember
How do I dice +4? Is it just a little dicey thing in the corner and D4?
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that okay? That just adds on to it.
okay, and then the sneak attack.
That's under what?
So if you look under your list of attack things, you have a sneak attack box. If you tick the box and then make your attacks, it'll just auto incorporate the sneak damage in there. But as is, since you already have a regular attack, oh, I think I see you fiddling around in the thing on the bottom right. If you look directly to the left of that, you'll see the
Oh.
little checkbox.
Gotcha.
But yeah, since you already rolled an attack for this one, go ahead and just click where it says 2d8 or 2d6, I think. Tiny text. There you go. Cool. Yes, 2d6, and it is 6 points to the math. Okay. All right. The Spine Devil is looking pretty beat up, and it is Fennec's turn. Death save. Oh shit. Okay. So Fennec is at 0-2. And thugs are up.
Wait, Fennec is down.
Yep.
Where is he? I don't see him anywhere on the map.
Outside the boat.
Outside.
Fuck, Fennec.
All right.
Chasing the person that we came to get as you guys hang out downstairs.
We're
Passed
busy.
out. Come on.
Yeah, I was dealing with a passed out person.
Hi, that was Vicky.
All right. And yeah, let's see. Okay. Fennec, you're stable.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Ellie.
Why is he stable? Do. Dead. Do. Three. Shoot my crossbow at this guy. That does not hit. That's unfortunate.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Just trying to get upstairs. And the stairs are here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for that matter,
Yes, I can be there. I'll be there.
yeah, the Spine Devil is just gonna fly up the stairs. And
So I get
GTFO.
back.
Nope, flyby.
Oh, motherfucker. I swing anyway. I hit the post.
Fuck you. Yeah, okay.
Wait, you don't get an opportunity attack if it flies?
No, it has a thing called flyby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some things have it, like my Stratos had it in
Yeah.
Shroud. Or not Shroud, the
Tomb.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, yep, flies away and leaves you in a very messy lower level of the low lantern.
Rude.
So, what's everybody up to?
I'll probably reach down and try to pat Josh out because he would be at 2 right now, I believe, wouldn't he? To stabilize him, like, because I knocked him out 2 rounds ago. Unless.
Yeah. So if things have not gone incredibly badly,
Yeah.
yeah, he should still
either
be
way, I'm gonna reach down and do what I can.
okay.
So. Ah! I reach down, pick up a little dirt, rub it in one of his wounds, and he just is good. Completely stops.
Does he get a hit point from that?
By the book, no, but we'll say sure. He like rubs some dirt in one of the burns, and he like wakes up like ah.
I'll say, "Oh, good, you're awake. You're still alive. Good." And I'll offer him reach down a hand, help him up. I'll say, "I'm not gonna kill you."
Should go find Fennec. Probably.
So.
Josh just like looks at all of you, looking like Harvey fucking Dent. Yeah. It says, "Come on, y'all. Why?
He started it.
But why?"
I mean, I don't know why your boss started it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like, this is literally not our fault.
Well, hopefully
Right.
Fennec caught him, so we can find out why.
So yeah, I guess cut to upstairs looking for Fennec.
Yeah.
Okay. You head up, look around in the tavern. No bird people besides the Kinku bartender.
I asked to see Shanty's guy if he saw where Fennec went.
Yeah, points toward the stairs leading up and out.
Up and out.
Okay.
Directions.
Directions. You head out of the low lantern and search the docks around the low lantern itself. You see scorch marks on the pavement, indicative of where Fennec had been blasting Amric. But you do not see Amric. Nor do you see Fennec.
Uh-oh.
I think you would, however, see a few bloodied feathers left on the pavement. And I think for a moment there would, like for a brief stretch, there would be drag marks leading like down an alleyway. But it would seem whoever was taking Fennec with them quickly caught on to this and took measures to counteract said directional drag marks. So,
Anyone good at tracking?
Considered under.
that'd be survival.
I have a 3.
LOL, nope.
I have a 3 and I'm proficient.
Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. So yeah, Grabthar, you find the start of a trail, and you are able to pick out a few easy to miss details leading along the alleyway and around a couple of twists and turns and such. And as the team is working through that whole situation, Fennec, you awaken, sputtering, half choking on what you recognize as a healing potion. And you see, staring you in the eyes as you come to, a sort of dark tan skinned, reddish haired girl. About 17, 18, like relatively young, decked out in armor, with a trio of white chalk dots, like rubbed into her forehead. And she's like staring intently at you and says, "You, what did you want with that man?"
Thank you for saving me. I wanted to capture him, talk with him.
Why?
One of my friends thought that was a good idea.
Why?
Nice.
To talk with him, get information from him. Something about his mother?
His mother, Thalamra Van Thamper.
That sounds right.
And she like looks away a moment. You see her. I think you actually hear like the rustling of different pieces of parchment, kind of around out of sight. You realize now that you are bound to a chair.
Okay. How many hit points did I get back?
You have 6 hit points.
Okay.
And she like comes back around and says, and looks like things got pretty violent. What is it that brings you to investigate the Van Thampers?
Last I knew, we were looking into the Cult of the Dead 3.
More evil activity. Interesting.
One of his
More
brothers said to talk with him for more information.
This Baldur's Gate place is even worse than they made it sound. All right. Did I hear you say you're with the Flaming Fist?
Sort of.
No.
Mostly unwillingly.
Okay. All right. Well, seems we might have similar interests, the two of us.
Any chance you can let me go then? Or at least cut me free? Before my friends show up and mistake what's going on here?
She says, only if you promise to take me with you.
I actually don't know where we're meeting up, so sure.
Surely you're storming the Van Thamper estate.
Not sure that's a good idea right now, but we'll keep it in mind.
You assaulted one of Thalamra's sons, chased him through the streets of Baldur's Gate. I don't think there are many options left available to you besides a full frontal assault.
Well,
Fine.
Let me find the rest
Yeah.
of my friends, but that sounds like a possibility.
Yes, we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. But whatever you do, however you decide to come at this Van Thamper problem, I will be a part of it. Agreed?
Probably. I gotta talk with my friends, but help is always welcome.
She grows like visibly frustrated with your non-committal answers. Says, "Fine. Closest thing I can find to an ally in this god's forsaken city." Comes around behind you, and you feel like tugging at the ropes, and eventually they kind of go slack. And conveniently, at this point, this is where the group kind of reaches the end of the trail that Grabthar has been following in kind of the old rusty door of what seems like a more or less unused warehouse type space. And so, as you all make your way toward the door to this place, what's the approach? What's the strategy? Are we just going to kill everybody inside?
I mean, I'm okay with that strategy.
Strategy is to break down the door first
All right.
and see what lies inside.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, I guess, take my warhammer in 2 hands and try to whack at the door.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. Go ahead and make an attack. Oh, you did. Okay. 15 hits. Yeah, you mangle the door, and it's to the point where you can just kind of like push it back, and it'll swing right open. So from Fennec's perspective, whoosh, the door like halfway collapses.
I just step
Those
in
would
and
be
I
my
say,
friends.
Yeah, I step in and I say, "Ding dong, motherfuckers!" hold my hammer in 2 hands, looking like I'm getting ready to get angry.
Mhm.
And then I survey the situation. It's just Fennec sitting there in a chair with some redhead girl. I'm like,
Yep.
oh. And I just kind of like relax my guard for a second. I'm like, are you okay, Fennec?
Yeah, don't kill this. Don't kill her. She wants to help us. Maybe.
She like she half rolls her eyes and kind of just nods.
You're concentrating and then out. Again, I don't trust anybody, so...
Okay. Yeah, seems like she's clean.
Okay. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna reach out and just poke her shoulder. Just to make sure.
She like watches you, and as you like poke her shoulder, she reaches for but doesn't draw a short sword on one side and a long sword on the other.
I just shrug. She looks clean enough to me. Who are you? I'll look at her.
Yeah, she looks around at the rest of the group as though to say, well, any more rigorous testing you'd like to put me through? And seeing nobody stepping forward, she says, "My name is Rhea Mantlemorn of El Terrell."
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's the place that disappeared.
Can you send me the spelling?
Yes. There.
That's Nux saying that in game too.
What did Nux say?
She said I'm from Eltra. I said, oh, that's the place that disappeared.
Yeah, and she says, "I'm here because I think the High Overseer of El Terrell may be here within the walls of Baldur's Gate. According to what I've seen so far, he's run across less than trustworthy family of nobles in this wretched place. The Van Thampers. I hear you have some dealings of your own with them.
Well, yeah, we have.
She says from my back, probably.
Yeah. She says, Thavius Krieg will know what to do about El Terrell. How to get the city back, and, well, now more than ever, El Terrell needs him. I'm here to find him.
Oh, can you send me his name too?
Why, yes. Thavius Krieg.
I'll say, you said getting El Toro back. Where is it?
She says, I don't know. All I do know is I was a few miles north of the city when everything happened. I saw from afar as the light of the companion went out. It turned black. And the city just seemed to crumble and sink below the horizon. All that's left is a crater.
And you think the this family has something to do with it? The Van Dampers? With kidnapping him? Or something?
I have multiple accounts of the Van Thampers or representatives of their clan being seen here in Baldur's Gate in the presence of High Overseer Thavius Krieg.
Do you think, like, I mean, you think they kidnapped him and are just parading him around? Or, like, that they're associates? Sorry,
I
I'm
wonder
trying
if he was.
Yeah.
Is
to
he?
understand.
We found an old dead guy in the three whatever the hell the sewers,
You
right?
did. That was not Thavius Krieg. You did get a name of that guy from Vendetta, the tiefling that you
Okay, that's right.
rescued there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, we haven't run across this Creed guy, right? Or Krieg?
You have not.
Okay.
And she says, I don't know what the situation is. He may be here under some sort of extortion, or it could be any of a number of things. But I know that the High Overseer Krieg is a righteous, powerful man in service to the deities whose very doctrines make up the foundation of El Terrell's society. And I can only imagine that whatever it was that took our city did so specifically when Thavius Krieg was not around to protect us.
Did you happen to see the purple cat following the guy that Fennec was chasing by any chance?
She looks at you confused and says, "What?"
It's a spine demon. It's not a cat.
It hits like a cat.
Yeah.
It's
and
basically a cat.
Yeah.
It's a demon cat. But
New term
generally,
demon cat.
people know it by spine demon. Okay. So basically you want to us You want to go after these people and basically try to rescue or get help from Thavius, correct?
Yes, I have no doubt that he's here in the city, and whatever his business, if he's here against his will, I will free him. If he is here working to free El Terrell already and doing so in secrecy, I will follow him and do whatever it is I can to bring my home back.
Inside check.
Okay. Yeah, no, she seems totally 100% legit. Like the conviction of a, like on fire for the Forgotten Realms lords. Probably went to Helm school all through her childhood, and like has kind of a almost like a knightly bent to her a little bit, like very
High Priest Paladin. Oh, Paladin? Paladin?
yeah, like kind of
Claymore?
some paladin vibes.
Did you watch the anime Claymore?
Yeah, that's the one with what's her name, like Claire or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the picture I'm getting.
Similar, but different aesthetic, but yeah.
Yeah. The mood.
Mm-hmm.
Same mood.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. I'll glance at everybody. I'm like, I guess you can come along with us. I think we need to regroup and take a quick rest. At least a quick rest before we do anything else.
Just says, yeah, I imagine so. Found this one unconscious in the street.
Thank you for helping him
thanks
not
for
be
helping.
unconscious.
What'd you say there, Fennec?
Oh, I'll thank her again for saving me.
Ah. Yeah, she says, not a problem. I saw someone in need who seemed to have some shared goals. And, well, what can I say? I am happy to have helped someone out who may be instrumental in taking down the Van Thampers should they prove to be as villainous as I suspect.
Well, they were working with demons or demon cats and the Dead Three, so they're pretty evil.
And have imps.
And they
Yeah,
have
well,
birds that
good
look
thing just
weird.
knocked me out of the sky.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go take a rest. Do we think a short rest? Well, let's take a rest and a plan, and then see if we need to take a long rest or not.
There you go.
I don't have any spells, so
Okay. So yeah, like maybe that's where we leave it with like the group, in resting planning mode, and that'll give like all the players opportunities to kind of kick in ideas over the in between times, and we can figure out what the next course of action is for the group.
Full frontal assault.
After a long nap.
I'm gonna go kick their doors in now.
You guys are always so tired.
If I didn't have to go chasing all the people off all the time.
maybe you should build some snares.
That might be a good idea.
Just lay traps all over Baldur's Gate. See who we caught today.
Catch fucking Josh. Come on, man. I'm just trying to get to work. He's got a butcher uniform on.
He retired from the bouncer business.
Yeah, his first day as a butcher, and he's snared late. Just the running joke of Baldur's Gate is always running into Josh and getting him fired from whatever job he's working at.
Poor Josh. Josh, he tries his best.
You know, that's why I helped him out. Patted him out, rubbed some dirt in it. He was good.
All right. Well, yeah.